Hello. Welcome back to the channel. So I can break down movies, so you do not have to. Let's get into it.
Today we're going to be looking at the comparison between the short story It Had to Be Murder to the film Rearview Window. Also known as what happens when a bored man with binoculars becomes the local neighborhood peeping Tom / FBI detective. Both adaptations of the story consists of a guy in a wheelchair getting bored and stuck at home the entire time, so decides he starts to peek on his neighbors because he was bored. By that logic, it's totally okay to spy on your neighbors no matter what they're doing. And shocker, they both think that one of their neighbors has murdered their wife. Yes, I indeed said that. They both think one of their neighbors has murdered their wife. Why? We don't know yet. That's for you to watch. So yes, both stories are basically, I'm bored, let me solve a homicide. Totally normal behavior, right?
In the short story, the main character is Jeffries, a pretty isolated guy with no girlfriend, no glamorous social life, just him and his binoculars. However, in the film, Hitchcock said, let's give him a girlfriend who's literally a fashion model. Enter Lisa, who is so stylish she could solve the murder and walk the runway at the same time.
There's one key difference between these two though. That is tone. The novel version, It Had to Be Murder, it's way more suspenseful, way more psychological. Quiet, tense. Like you're inside the mind of someone who's overthinking everything. It builds suspense, fear into the audiences. The film doesn't quite capture that. It did, but not the way the book did.
In the short story, we only get what Jeffrey thinks he sees. It's limited. In the film, we get a whole country yard full of mini soap operas. Miss Torso, Miss Lonely Hearts, The Newlyweds, a composer. It's like Hitchcock invented reality TV before reality TV existed.
Please, you don't want to do this. I think it's time that we address the problem. What is missing from the film that's not in the book? Well, I'm gonna let you decide that. What do you think is absent?
Come on, I know you can do it. Come on, all you have to do is guess. Come on, just one guess.
You can do it. Fine, I'll just tell you. Jeez. That tastes awful. What's different was... what's absent was Lisa, Stella, the entire cast of Neighbors.
Basically, the entire story was Jeffries alone with his thoughts,
Which is frankly terrifying. What the film was missing was the character's thoughts, the inner thoughts. We don't hear any of Jeff's thoughts. All we see is what he sees throughout the film. The film swaps psychological depth for visual drama.
Hey, you ready to go to the meeting?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Stories rely on internal narration. We get Jeffrey's thoughts, doubts, theories, and paranoia. The suspense coming from not seeing everything, only what he describes. It's like listening to a friend tell you gossip, but they keep saying, I swear I saw something. Maybe.
Film is visual. Hitchcock uses camera angles, lighting, and sound to build tension. We see the courtyard, the neighbors, the murder clues, everything. The film turns us into voyeurs.
It's less, what is Jeff thinking? And more, oh no, I just saw that too.
So in conclusion, the short story is a psychological thriller inside one man's mind. The film is a cinematic spectacle about watching others and being watched. Both are masterpieces. Both are creepy, and both prove one thing. If you're bored long enough, you might accidentally solve a murder. Anyways, I'm gonna go spy on my neighbors. What the flip? Hey yo, who let their dog die out there? Jeez, I can't with these people, man.